Oh my god.
Hey everybody, it's Huey.
And David.
And today we're going to talk about our first time for a lot of things. Not what you think.
Well, partly what you think. Okay, so the first time we met each other's parents.
So the first time I met your parents were actually when they came into town for a wedding. I was super nervous because I had the wedding to deal with, and it's like the first time meeting your family as well. So like all these thoughts going in my mind, like I need to impress them. What if they come to tell David like, oh, don't do this?
Wait, you didn't meet my parents before the wedding?
No. So it was like extra stressful.
Yeah, my parents live super far, so it's not easy to just go and meet. So that's why he never saw them before the wedding. On my side, the first time I met his mom, I was super nervous because, well, she was not totally okay with it at first. When she met me, she was fine with it though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when I first met her, it was kind of the language barrier because we're both ESL. So we kind of had trouble understanding each other, and this one is not big on translating things. But she's super nice and super cute, so it was pretty awesome.
It was so cute, like watching you guys talk to each other.
He was just making fun of us.
I totally should record it next time.
Okay, so the first time we kissed, do you remember?
Yes, it was in Montreal. It was outside this big building, like the market. I don't know what it was called. In the old port.
The Bon Secours Market, yeah.
Yeah. Our first road trip, where did we go?
Our first road trip?
Yeah.
Well, we went to visit my family, but that doesn't really count as a road trip, does it?
It totally counts because it was freaking 8 hours drive.
Yeah. But the best road trip we had was definitely California.
Yeah, that was pretty recent.
Yeah.
The one we take along the coast.
It was so cool. Even though the Big Sur is destroyed. And it was the part I was the most excited about the trip. But it was still super cool.
Big Sur is not destroyed.
It is! There was a mudslide and we couldn't go.
Every time you tell the story, it got worse and worse. At one point, I forgot who you told it to, that the whole Big Sur fell into the ocean.
It did!
Fucking dramatic as hell. Anyway,
let's talk about our first time.
Where was it?
It was at your apartment.
Right. And who initiated it?
I don't remember. But I actually requested that we don't have sex until we got engaged. So you proposed really quickly. But we actually did it. I mean, we did stuff before that, because, you know. But we basically respected that, so we didn't have sex until we got engaged. Which is pretty amazing. I mean, we got so tired of just like people wanting to hook up and then treat you like shite after. So, to make sure that we were serious with each other, we made that vow.
That bow?
Vow! that bow. Yes, I bowed at some point.
Oh, our first time getting to a fight. Do you remember?
I don't remember. Oh, I remember the first time he yelled at me. It was so stupid. So, I actually dropped a pasta in the sink that I just washed. And I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna waste that pasta because I'm a pig. So I took the pasta in my hand and I was about to put it in my mouth, and then he yelled and I was like, oh my god. And it was like, it was really recent in our relationship, and I was like, oh my god, he yelled at me.
Well, the sink is so freaking dirty. Like,
I washed
You're
it.
not supposed to eat food out of there, no matter what. It's like the dirtiest place in the freaking house.
Well, I'm dirty, what can I say?
It was funny because I remember I yelled at you and your face just changed. You just froze for a second. You're like,
So there's one thing I can't deal with, and it's people raising their voice at me or yelling. I lose my shit. So I was trying really hard to hold it together and not burst. So my face was red, and I was like, "Oh my god, calm down."
right now.
Pretty much, but whatever, it's fine. The first time we farted in front of each other. I remember that. So this guy was so shy about farts, and I felt like it was my duty, or my duty,
It's your duty.
to make him feel comfortable with farts. So he was going to hide, and I, like, in
So,
the
like,
washroom.
Yeah, so like I went to the bathroom to fart, and then this one freaking stand right outside, put his ears to the door, as like I'm listening, I could hear it. I was like, why would you do this?
And then I said, I heard you fart. So now you can feel free to do your fart wherever you want. Which I
And?
freaking regret every day. So,
Whatever.
So that's our first time. So thank you guys for watching. Maybe you want to share some of your first time with us. Leave it in the comment below.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below to
Join the Huda family.
join the Huda's family. I totally so out of touch with the script. So, and give the unicorn its horn.
Oh my god. That's it?
Wanna redo that?
No, I'll take it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.